Can't believe I dropped my freaking egg. Hello again, Slayers, it's me, Kyle, but I go by Roboslicer in the Dauntless community. Once again, I'm making a second sub 3 guide, well, sub 5 now guide, so that you'll be able to get the sub 5 a little bit easier. Some of you guys actually messaged me telling me that you were able to get the sub 5, but some of you had a bit of an issue because you weren't doing enough damage because you had +3 tough instead of another cell. So I made another build, and I can show you guys exactly how you're going to get the sub 3 a little bit easier than the previous video that I put up. You can still use the previous video if you want to get another sub 3, but this is the way that you want to do it if you want to get a better time and a possibly easier way to do more damage than you did in the previous video. It's all up to you, but you can use this build. So first things first, as usual, let's look at the build. So this is the actual build. The build's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, there's no tough, and I pulled in Wild Frenzy so you can be a bit faster. So these are the perks as of usual. +6 Catalyst, +6 Cunning, +6 Iceborne, +6 Overpower, +6 Rage, 3 Discipline, and 3 Wild Frenzy. You can change it out with Berserk, but I want the attack speed over the power. So the usual Blitz, Frenzy, and Aether Drive, you're going to use the Emberrane's Rapture with +3 Catalyst. For the feet, you're going to put +3 Wild Frenzy. For the hand, you're going to put +3 Overpower. For the chest, 3 Catalyst. For the head, 3 Discipline. And for the weapon, you're going to be putting Cunning, Iceborne, and the special is Reaper Dance, Mod, Serrated Blades, and Inferno Fangs for the bonded weapon. So while I have my lunch, and you can ignore the dropped egg that I dropped over there, these are the strats for this week. Simple thing is, instead of getting in as soon as you go in to pop your potion and jump right in like I said before, what you're going to want to do instead is you're going to want to use your Torg ability so you don't accidentally use them while you're in the ring, and then walk over, pop your potions, and jump right in. Again, he's planted right there, so he'll be waiting for you right at the start. And he still does that thing where he'll forget that you're still there, and he'll turn around and you can get a lot of damage off onto him while you're hitting his tail. You're not going to boop him very often, but those times that you do stagger him, break apart, or even possibly boop him when he goes up into the air, you'll get your overpower to proc off. But if you want to use something else, you can definitely swap it out for something different instead of using overpower, but I felt like overpower getting that 60% increased damage for the few times that I did need it, it did come in handy. Cunning is amazing because instead of using Predator, which you'll honestly probably lose at some point because Iceborne is in this build to keep you alive, you have Cunning, so you can do that sweet juicy crit damage whenever you use your spin, because you're using Serrated Blades, or when you slam down onto him. And it does come in handy to get the stagger on occasions. And as usual, you can actually change up the build if you want. My recommendations if you want to get more damage output would be to use Drask Lantern instead of Embermanes, and to swap out Wild Frenzy for Berserk. And those are the only things that I could actually recommend. As usual, enjoy, happy hunting, Slayers, and be safe.